Resistance Story, Episode 21, A New General, A New Plan. Sir, we got some guys coming up on our base. We don't know who they are. The heck are you talking about? They look like Resistance. Didn't think there was any other Resistance than us. Alright, get your guns on them. We don't trust them yet. Really, sir? I want all weapons pointed at them, except the machine guns. Keep those behind here. You, get up there and watch them as they come in. We're gonna have a little negotiation. Sir. Turn the big lights on. Whoa, don't be cocking them hammers. Allow me to properly introduce myself. Major General Randall Schmidt, 104th Infantry Division of the Resistance. We've been battling the BE since the start of this mess. We've been sent to notify you of something big. Mind if I grab your name? Okay, first things first here, buddy. How am I supposed to know you're not just a spy group or bounty hunters dressed as Resistance? Do I really look like a bounty hunter? Men, lower your arms. Lieutenant Robert Carcady. This is 1st Platoon. Lieutenant Colonel Peter Passman. And Sergeant Desmond Hesley. He's a Brit. As you can see, I'm not going to spend 40 minutes telling you all their names. You'll get to know. Obviously, you're here to help. So, my regiment. Only 15 of our guys made it out of the operations we've been in. Okay? Those are my guys over there. We washed up in the Cape Verde Islands about a few months ago. Met that dude. He had a couple Brits, Scots, a couple Islanders, a bunch of Aussies with him. They've been with us ever since. We're in Quebec. We've been hiding out from the BE for a while. What brings you here? Well, as you may know, you don't seem like you know a lot about the Resistance outside of your group. It's a very large movement going on. My men daily challenge the bucketheads in the United States pretty harshly. We got a massive fortress north of here. Bucketheads have been launching attacks on it since last November. We're afraid it might crumble. We're looking for a place to go. We heard a distress signal you put out last month. We've been moving there ever since. Bucketheads has set up a cell station just only 15 miles from here. It's very in cell range of your distress beacon. You're lucky they didn't spot it. We haven't been able to use our comms for a long time. We haven't been able to speak to each other because Bucketheads would be patched into it and find out our position. Well, it seems like my men got some introducing to do. How about telling your men to lay down their arms, because this is my area here. As long as they're in my area, I'm commander. Understood, Kirkity. But we bring with us a new weapon. A weapon of primary destruction. We even have tanks at this fortress, and looking around at your environment, Kirkity, it don't look like you got much more than rifles with bullets. That is correct, General. So we bring with us field mortars, specially designed for you. How do you know so much about us? Well, you kind of described all that in the description. What do you think of these babies? These things are specially designed by my finest resistance engineers. Excellent for taking out Buckethead positions. I gift this to you. Got 5 more of them. Since you'll be doing missions with us, whoa. Who says we're going to be doing missions with anybody? Well, quite frankly, I don't think that you are going to be able to hold out without me. Why don't we go in that tent over there and have a talk? All right, Sergeant, you stay here. Okay, listen, buddy, I don't even freaking know you. No need. I'm friendly. My men call me Freddy. And you're alright with that? I don't care if my men call me General, Sir, Freddy, or freaking Rip Van Winkle for all I care. All I need is their respect and cooperation. I need you to help us assist on a raid on that cell station. My men are heavily dug in at the fortress, but the Bucketheads are muscling in on us every day. Their armored lines are so thick we can't cut through them. They're producing tanks, tons and tons of tanks. If we were to defeat this empire, we need to strike first at the Army of the United States, which is the Buckethead Empire is divided up into armies. Army of the United States, Army of South America, Army of Canada, Army of Europe, Army Group South, which controls Africa, and Army Group Asia Front, which controls Asia. There are also many army groups spread out over the islands. That is 7. If we are to gain a foothold in anywhere other continents, we are to take out the Army of the United States. Okay, sir. Well, in case you haven't noticed, they got control over about 4 times what the Nazis had control of back in 1939. 41 even. Okay? So you think. Operation Barbarossa. Nazi invasion of the Soviet Union. After that, they made it clear to Leningrad. Control pretty much all Europe. The Bucketheads, they got that. They got Africa controlled. People can't fight them. They demilitarized everybody. And you're saying that you want to launch an attack against the largest empire in the world. Me personally, I don't see that happen, because I've tried it many a times. and they always find a way back to you. I invaded Normandy. We tried that. We tried to get a foothold so we can get a scout on where Crassus of Burgundy was. The next day, next week even, Buckethead landing crafts are coming up on the shore. Buckethead Elite Force troops surrounded my men. We narrowly escaped that. You're really sure that you can make a move like this and get away with it? Well, see, my last general, I killed him because he was a traitor. He was an idiot, too. I'm not saying you're an idiot, but I don't know, the decision you're about to make so far, it's a little risky. Raiding a cell station's good, but first thing about taking out of the army group, you gotta nip away at it. You know a lot more about resistance groups than I do. I don't know any others than mine, but I'm pretty positive that all the resistance groups in the world combined couldn't even barely take this country back and hold it from the Bucketheads. Well, Kirkedy, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking baby steps. Is he allowed to be in here? He's a personal guard. Yes, he's allowed to be in here. What's his story? Huh? What's your story? I'm telling you. Really, why not? I was 33 years old. I can do whatever I want. Okay, let's not be getting off on the wrong foot here. These dudes are a little rough around the edges, okay? They've seen a couple things. Just be easy on them. Understood, Kirkedy. Alright, General. I will dispatch my men. To attack this cell station. And I will follow your every move afterwards. So will the Colonel. You will refer to him as the Colonel because he is the Colonel. That's what we call him. He's the Colonel. But I'm a man of independence, okay? Man of independence. If I see that your decisions are starting to endanger my men and they're starting to get reckless, I will be going off on my own, and you will not be stopping me. Understood, Kirkedy. Because when you make a decision, and I've experienced this before, and you don't look at all aspects of it, and you go and you attack a Buckethead position, and then you realize they've outsmarted you, and they've dispatched a whole armored line, as well as a whole aircraft division coming your way, you're the screwiest screwed that was ever screwed. And you just realize it, and brown turds are rolling out your pants, because you don't know what the heck you're going to do, and you don't know how you're going to get your men out of this. General, you got my full faith in you, but I don't want to ever have to test it that way. You're an experienced military officer, Kirkedy. I understand your terms and conditions. My men will too. But what I need you to understand is that I am your commander now. I give the orders. You choose to be independent, you will be independent outside of my division, is what you're saying, I believe. Yes, sir. All right. Welcome to the Resistance. All right. We got a week for my men to introduce themselves to your men, and then we're packing our surf and raiding that cell station. My men will set me up a tent over there. Is that all right? You bet, sir. I'm telling you, this is a mistake. Okay, and so what other option do we have, Colonel? No, not much, Kirby. Exactly. If they start goofing up, we're out of here, I promise. They don't let us go, then I don't know what the heck's gonna happen. We need to keep a keen eye. You talk to the men, I talk to the men too. Tell them to keep a keen eye out. We're watching these dudes like hawks till we get to know. Okay? Hey, don't be touching that. Why not? Why not Lieutenant? Not my lieutenant. Buddy, don't start this crap with me. Okay? You're new to this platoon. Don't be starting that. Okay? We're gonna get off on a real bad foot. You start talking like that. Yes, Lieutenant.